Alright, you freaks, you've asked, and I have returned. And to celebrate this, we're going to be doing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, on the RPCS3, yes, the PlayStation 3 emulator. So, hit the like button, and let's do it. And I'm going to be skipping every single cutscene. This is going to be a fully dedicated playthrough video. And it had been a billion years since I had posted on this page, and just last night, I wrote my fan base, hey, you know, do you guys still remember me? So, you guys still remember this page? And people said, well, fuck yeah. So, you know, fuck yeah, here I am. Alright, let's do this.
Freeze.
And that guy is gonna stand there forever.
Freeze.
And this isn't a guide, so I'm not going to be explaining a whole lot of things. You know, I won't be explaining anything at all. We're just going to have fun. But I will tell you about a very neat little trick that I picked up just a couple of months ago. Check this out. Bet you didn't know this one, did you? It was by complete chance.
Snake.
And there's even a high resolution texture pack available for the PCSX2. So you can run the PlayStation 2 version with ridiculous graphics. And I always start by taking out the spotlight.
I've been with the unit since I was.
I do not care, Olga. You're going down all the same.
Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything.
Uh-huh.
Bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit.
Right in the ass. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping.
Oh, just watch me burn. Oh, look at her go. She's thinking she's safe. How cute. Where were we, Olga? God damn, lady, you suck.
Otacon.
And I'm thinking of revamping my members club section so I can offer everyone something cool.
Freeze.
Let me guys know in the comments what type of stuff you'd like. Yeah! I was gonna slam Snake flat on his face. What the fuck? It was a clean hit. I really didn't get that one. Alright, more M9 rounds. Cannot complain. This is the Dark Souls equivalent of pressing the guard button when you are cooperating just in front of a boss gate. You guys know what I'm talking about. Did I just shoot down Jesus? Awesome!
Freeze.
Right in the balls!
Freeze.
I always enjoy taking, I prefer taking those guys out. Actually enjoy is also a term. Taking those guys out before I actually go down so they cannot interfere with my business.
Freeze.
I think that in a way this video could be used as a guide, even though I'm not going to be explaining almost anything. All you have to do is just shoot him before he makes radio contact. Or after, not while. And it's pretty funny to think that this computer that I've built myself lately has been used almost strictly for retro gaming and 4K. But, you know, if I'm being honest, modern releases haven't been all that much. With the exception of some trailers we've seen. Okay, I'm going to show you this one. But I don't think it's going to work, because I took the guy down. Okay, never mind. As for this motherfucker, he's the one that can end your run if you're going for a no stealth run. Because if you try holding him up, chances are he could wake up and level his gun at your face. Now I'm gonna show you the principles I live by. Hit him fast, hit him hard, hit him first. There we go. And they are all down. I bet you were thinking that I was going to do full stealth, weren't you?
Snake.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet,
To be fair, on the Planet chapter,
they are all working
I'm going to attempt a full stealth run. But in here, you know, for the sake of expediting things, I always go full stealth until the shooting part.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish it. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is by no means my favorite, even though I love it. But in terms of sheer gameplay, you know, I just want to boot up a Metal Gear and do a quick run on it. Start to finish, I go with 2.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy, not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to...
So the Navy has a Metal Gear. It's a shame we never get to see it.
But they will not succeed.
For this bit, the tell is as soon as their shadows vanish, you can go.
Move on. I have a goal.
All right, let's see if I can make it under 444.
Experience the horror of nuclear war.
Well, 440. God damn. 435. My best is 444.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It can cruise deep underwater.
Sorry, I meant the Army, not the Navy.
Make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy. Takes them out.
And it makes sense that the Navy's Metal Gear is amphibious,
It's yours to go.
whereas the Army's isn't.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Alright, sir, you're not wearing your pants and you're falling asleep on duty. What were you doing?
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Oh, wrong camera. Okay, here's the tell.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed
If you
Ray.
get that tone you just heard, then you got the right picture.
Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the mantle. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George
Why do I feel like singing in the Navy? You can sail the seven seas in the Navy.
Given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next generation nuclear warfare.
Good.
Did I take one from the front?
Heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Alright, we're Phantoms.
We, the Marines, will lead the...
But if you guys want to. But listen, I am no clairvoyant. I need your input for this. I can record the whole game in true 4K because remember, I'm playing it in 4K, but the video is being recorded in 1080p.
Shows.
And I think my favorite Ocelot version is definitely, I am going to have to let this play out. Is definitely Ocelot and MGS2. And if I had to pick between Rex and Ray, oh, I'm sorry, Ray wins every single day. Look at this. Look at this fucking thing. And believe it or not, it was exactly Metal Gear Ray. You know, this section of the game that made me fall in love with the Marines. Made me want to be a Marine as a kid. Alright, 1830, not bad. Could have been a little bit faster. Now, we're going to play with Jack. Do you remember what day tomorrow is? Fuck you, Rose! I'm trying not to die here, you dumb bitch! I mean, no. No, Raiden, you're not Snake. Don't you ever say that again. You are some dumb fuck. Well, there really isn't any reason for me to be picking up some items over here, since I don't intend on being seen. But there is one thing I'm going to be picking up, which is this.
Got it.
Yes, Campbell, amazing. Therm G. We're gonna need this ahead, so. There's something written over there. I think this is the first time I saw it. Metal Gear 2 Guns of the Patriots. Okay. Should you want an extra ration? It's over here. Now, as for my birthday, there we go.
Good work.
Who brought Rosemary along? Even her name is stupid. Oh God, you guys won't leave me alone.
Raiden.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Motherfucker, you got punched, not shot upon. But I guess they found those soldiers on Craigslist, so. Turn left. There we go. And if you're expecting me to come up with dumb reactions, just like, oh wow, Raiden's removing his helmet. Oh, that's so awesome. No, that's not what I do. You know, for the sake of views, people who react like mongoloids over whatever. No.
Shells 1 and 2. First.
And what makes me certain that this could very well work, that this channel could pick up a lot of traction and grow exponentially, is the fact that there's also hundreds and thousands of people who also hate those types of YouTubers. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Colonel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. the fuck am I doing? But I don't remember if it was on the first or the second floor. Nope, I fucked up. It's been a little while since I played this. And this is the only reason we came to the Strath's warehouse. We could have done this later. Alright, fuckface, move.
Freeze!
Right.
Could you please? If you make me go over there.
What about the president?
Think you can shoot that thing?
Yes, I do, Snake. Here comes the nagging bitch.
Jack, it's me.
I don't
Everything
care.
Okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
No,
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
I said no.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow
Oh,
is?
it's go fuck yourself day, Rose. I swear to God, man. Why would anyone give a shit about Rose? And for those of you in the market for a new controller, I'm using a G5 Pro by this very unknown brand, this little to almost not known brand called Mechanic. Really good stuff.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open
I don't give a fuck. And weren't you sleeping?
There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10?
Please let me skip.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try
Oh, good. We were
is
just called
a
stupid,
temporary
Nick.
freezing measure. Here, look at this.
No. I don't wanna.
This is a C4 bomb.
Can I shoot it?
It's live. You can see it pulsing.
Alright, I know you have a hard on for bombs. Let me go.
There we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
Look at
There's no
Snake
such thing
pretending
as
he's paying
extended
attention.
vision. Even if you leave it alone,
He's not even
it'll stay
there.
on vision for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The
No,
spray
it
can
won't.
be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls.
We could just shoot every single
Try
bomb.
to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Yes, God.
Take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what? In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
God, just let me go.
Odorless substance. Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch.
It's funny because at times you can actually skip this,
That's a visual
but other
representation
times you
of the
can't.
C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate.
You know what, Snake? I'm gonna complain.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna complain until this fucking mission is
Radar
over.
to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Oh, you're so smart, Jack.
Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here. in
Being
the
with bros
West.
serves you right, you piece of shit. All right, enough. I do love Kojima, but on MGS2 he was way over his head with the cutscenes. Still one of my favorite MGS games though, but you know. Alright, why not talk forever?
Right.
It's not like we're in a hurry to disarm bombs. Sorry.
Freeze!
And for those of you wondering, the correct way to disarm the bombs, if you're going full stealth, is actually counterclockwise, not clockwise. The whole layout of the bomb's placement was done so you can disarm them counterclockwise, you know, going around the plant with a lot of ease. Whenever you feel like it.
Freeze!
Okay, so here's the thing. Pass the first, second, and you're looking for the third. Yes. Lob a chaff at the bomb. That's going to do wonders. Great, more talking.
This is...
And I'm really thinking about tattooing, you know, making a tattoo of Tokugawa Heavy Industries on my left arm. Because of Frank. And that bit, you know, the straight F can be a little bit annoying.
Freeze!
Now, I want to be quick here because those guys, they have a tendency. Actually, it's not them, but the command center will always call them up if it takes too long. Now, there's a suppressor down there, but we don't really need it. Did you just hear the radio go live?
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of...
Rose, can you go fuck yourself? God damn, people love calling me. I think this is one of the few things I don't like about MGS2. The excess of codec calls. There were 4. Oh well. You know, Having a cardboard box can never hurt. Good. Another codec call. And I've been playing for like 5 minutes.
Freeze! Move!
Now there's the Harrier for you.
Raiden here.
Alright, stun grenade. I always felt like I was going to go over the railing and fall and die. Yes! And I'm going to be honest, I always wanted to get knocked out by a tranquilizer dart to see what it's like. Now, since we were fast enough, those guys are still sleeping. Just let me check if... Yes, since I took the guy out on strip E, I didn't have any trouble on strip D. Alrighty, fuckers, where are you? There's one. Oh, good, another radio call. I guess letting me fucking work is overrated.
Freeze! Move!
Well, I didn't really need this thing. Now here is pretty much the same thing, you know, I don't want to take too long because there's a status report thing, so... Alright, another codec call!
Peter,
Motherfucker!
I have sensor B.
This fucking game should be called Tactical Yap in Action. I think I'm going to make a short, not exactly a short, it's going to be too long, but maybe clip this part so I can teach people how to disarm bombs on MGS2. You know, lately I don't do guides anymore, I'm fed up with it, but you know, if it's something that I've already done, it's already there. Then I really don't see a problem with it.
Freeze!
Just to save me some time. And I love playing MGS2. God damn it. Another codec call. Awesome. You know what would be awesome? I get a codec call as soon as you exit the elevator. How about that? Well, that's close enough. Another call.
Colonel.
Oh, I'm using the Zone of Enders box. By the way, I actually got to play Zone of Enders 1 and 2 in 4K. True 4K. It was ridiculous.
Right. The terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
I do not care. Oh my god, someone get Rose out of here. Yes, awesome. What the fuck's my box? Damn it. All right, here comes the tantrum. You know, if you want to die that bad, you could just literally just jump off the oil rig platform. There's nothing stopping you. That fucking eye field you have doesn't stop you from jumping. Oh, good. Alright, the dude is still asleep.
Freeze!
Listen, if you have any questions regarding the gameplay, you know, anything you see me do, any technique or whatever, then just write them up.
Freeze!
There's my little friend. Can I? Nope. Why did I do this? Alright, God protected me from a landmine. Thank you, Lord. Okay, another Zone of Enders box, since mine got burned with me inside it. How come I only have 14 rounds? Well, that sucks. This is a workout routine of mine. Breaking my back, cartwheeling up the stairs every day. Learned it from my grandfather. Died at the tender age of 29. There we go. And for this boss battle, I always like having the pistol at the ready. You fat fuck. With you near it, you dumb fuck. You see, Fat Man, that's why nobody likes him.
Get out of my way!
What the fuck are you laughing at? You suck. Oh, you wish. You know, so-so. Okay, I guess. Alright, last fat dude. Bomb, not fat dude.
Good work, Raiden.
Okay, Mark
How
talking.
you doing, kid?
There's nothing I love more than excessive talking. Olga's suit,
with Foxhound too?
you know, this exoskeleton is so awesome.
This is safer.
Oh, good. Now we can have more radio talk.
Inside.
And listen, I'm trash talking, but I love this game. It's one of my favorite games ever. I wouldn't be speed running it. No, it's not exactly speed run, but you know what I mean. You know, I wouldn't be playing it if I did.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it.
It's for making calls and sending out text messages, right? And it's called a phone.
That man.
Okay. Moving on. And those motherfuckers are still sleeping. So back to Strut F it is. I think this is the Metal Gear I ran the most.
Nothing here.
Jump down, Raiden. Let's see if I can make it. Alright, the fucking AK-74. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can make it before. Come on! You can do it! Yeah! Hang on a second. Okay, level 2. Awesome. Good. Who put this here? And they're still sleeping! God, I wish I would get paid to sleep. You know, it's not like a highly trained, actually highly delusional child soldier showed up and knocked him out.
There's somebody there.
No, 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 no! Okay, didn't count as an alarm.
There's somebody there.
Nope. All right, the world's worst shooter versus the world's stupidest guard. Oh no, it was at the core. I was going to the second thing. Ah, fuck me.
Communications with Strut-D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Well, at least just around the corner. No, don't spot me.
Got a minute, Jack?
No. No, Rose, I don't got a minute. What the fuck are you looking at? Never seen anybody botching using an elevator in your life? You know, there's too many buttons. There's like at least 5. Police nuts. Hello again. Yo, what's up? And this time, I'm going to do myself a favor. Move along.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Who gave Rose permission to butt in during briefings? What the fuck does she know?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Yeah, I have no idea if you're Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh gee, dumb luck.
King. Anyway.
Oh, awesome! Another protocol in the middle of an escape. Please. We don't have enough radio chat as it is.
Freeze!
Oh, fuck. Whatever. You know what? Fuck this. This uniform smells funny. Yeah, but I would have wanted for a full stealth playthrough. This kind of sucked. Oh, good.
Something over there.
God, that was a dumb mistake. Oh, you go fuck yourself. At least now I can shoot everybody. Yay. But yeah, I already have. Yeah, I'm gonna return to Strut F. Not exactly, because there's something I need up here. But I'm gonna go ahead and return to strut F so I can get the sniper rifle. Alright, nothing suspicious about a box.
What's that? Who's there?
Oh, god damn it. Does this really have to take this long? Alright, strut F, here we are.
Who's there? Enemy intruder sighted.
I hate Hideo Kojima. I understand the caution phase and whatnot. I really understand everything, but this just takes way too long, man. Alright, here we go.
Who's there?
I so lost focus. Oh yeah, now I grab the fucking mine detector. God, I'm playing like an idiot.
Situation is normal. All clear.
You know, you arrive, you kick a guy and say, hey, situation's normal, all clear. That's right, fuckface. Nobody here.
Freeze!
Oh, I got him. Okay, so after that humongous amount of fuck-ups, now I'm gonna grab some. Excuse me, sir. Do you have M9 rounds? Sir? Food is good, sir, but I want ammo. Do you have more, sir? That was a colossal series of fuck-ups. Okay, another codec call.
Right.
Well, if it is Snake... Two, three, 4. Five. I don't know if that was a hit or not. Good, it was. Now comes one of my favorite battles in the entire franchise, the Harrier battle.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
You're flying a fucking Harrier and you're getting mauled. You're pathetic. And it's very easy to get stuck at this very corner.
I'll let you go out in style.
I don't care.
Try dodging this.
Okay. Sir, how many missiles do you have? Did you grab this plane from Ace Combat? Because that would explain a lot. Get out of the fucking way, Snake! Raiden's legs. Okay, enough. Oh dear God.
I'll let you go.
And we're done.
Jack.
Okay, Rose. Okay. in here, you have to make sure you don't hit the fucking pigeon. Because it's happened to me before. And I wasn't happy.
Counter the enemy request.
And you know, I think this is the only part of the game I don't really like all that much. Not because of the Nikita bit, but because of Emma. Emma sucks balls. And I don't care that she has a tragic story. You know, go be tragic somewhere else. Oh, good. Another call as I go underwater.
Colonel.
What am I doing? And here we have a PSG-1T, which I'm not going to use because this run has long ceased to be non-lethal. But I'm still going to take out every single boss non-lethally, though. Well, fuck. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Wasn't it this way? Oh, Nikita! Duh. Alright, where the fuck is it? Alright, apparently I forgot how to play Metal Gear Solid. You know, it's not like I've been playing this for over 20 years, almost. God, this is embarrassing. Okay, so it's not on the ground level. Actually, nothing here is ground level, but where the fuck is it? No, really, this is getting ridiculous. Where the fuck is the Nikita launcher? Alright, I'm gonna call Campbell.
Raiden, watch out for the underwater mines. They'll detonate on contact. Avoid the mines and swim through the area.
Well, goddamn, Colonel. Excellent advice.
You have the remote-controlled missile.
I do.
Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2.
I mean, of course I do. Ah, shit. But you know, that's classic me. I'm always right, even when I'm wrong. Sorry for the yawning. I love doing those cartwheels, but if I did, I think I'd break both my legs, my hips, and something else.
Who's there?
It's your mother. There's an easier way, I know. Please, Ames, do not be stupid. Do not get in the way of the missile. Because fuck knows, Ames, you like doing that. You see a rocket and you run straight at it.
The Patriots.
The lolly lule lo.
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. That's right. At the time, the DARPA... That's right. Arsenal. We're talking...
Can we move along?
This is card 4.
Alright, so he's dead. Cool. Now I can shit on his face.
Colonel, the president is dead.
Oh no! President died. Nobody gives a shit.
What's your... I took these photos 2 years ago.
Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public.
Forget it. We're wasting time.
If you're bitching about wasting time, then stop fucking calling me. Every 5 fucking seconds. And no, the controller did not switch hands. I fucked up royally back there. And now we're gonna go after Emma. The girl nobody gives a fuck about. Oh, good. Another call.
Raiden.
Well, you know, if it's Otacon and Snake, then it's okay. Because really, those are the only guys you want to hear from. And they don't call all that often. They only call when, you know, it's needed. just as you normally would. Alright, it's the weird bastard. Bow down to your king. Look at you thinking I'm gonna slice his hands off. And I pressed the wrong button. God damn. I'm not even gonna say that was embarrassing because it was too comical. So I'm gonna act like it was on purpose. All right. I really don't have all day, Vamp. So this is how you beat Vamp? Yes. How the fuck did it hit me? Just make sure it don't take too long to get in the water. Otherwise, he could start throwing knives like he just did. So, you know, the minute he goes in the water, you go underwater. And I actually got this strat from watching an extreme speedrun. Saw the guy doing it and I thought, hey.
Snake, did you catch all that?
And I also like it in here and MGS2 that Otacon has manned up. You know, he's no longer the basement dwelling dude. You can see that his social skills have developed, he's tougher. And Otacon has always been a character I really enjoyed. I don't understand why Kojima turned him into an old geezer in MGS4. You know, there was never any reason for that to happen, but...
Can you hear me now?
Tactical codec action.
I can't swim.
You can...
Alright, so you stay here.
First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have...
No, Emma, you can stay here for mankind.
Put your ear against my chest.
No, Raiden, shut up! Emma stays. Oh, God. What, you thought I was gonna forget about the body armor? Really? If I drown Emma, will the game really hate me all that much? I mean, nobody cares for her.
I remember...
Right.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
And I actually enjoy that Snake is an NPC in this. You know, the dynamics of your interaction within the radio codec, you know, the radio calls and stuff. I think that Kojima really did a good job with this.
Are you reading me, Emma?
God damn, that was a long call.
Let me guess. That noisy, overgrown parrot? With...
And I am aware of how right Kojima was in terms of memes, you know, the original meaning of memes, information manipulation by artificial intelligence on all those topics. And like I said, oh, Raiden, you dumb shit! I know how much sense it makes. But at the same time, I really don't give a shit. Because, you know, to put it simply, at the end of the day, it's you doing your own thing. You know, I'm not gonna sit here with friends and just hallucinate about ways we end this, whatever it is, and then proceed to do nothing about it. No, I know it's there, I know it happens, especially being a content creator. But at the same time, if you think about it, really, there isn't a whole lot you can do. So why would I waste my time? You know, my philosophy is really quite simple. Do your thing. Protect those you love. Try not getting played. You will get played. We all will. But, you know, try your best not to get played. Don't fall for propaganda.
Freeze!
Freeze!
And that's really just it. When I was younger, I used to, stay up and talk to friends about those things, about the media, the global conspiracies and whatever, but I'm not saying those things cannot exist, but at the end of the day, man, it's you living your life. And to be honest, life isn't half as bad as some people try making it out to be. If you get those egomaniacs online just looking for an audience to spread their misery, stay the fuck away from them. Even if you are at a low point in your life. They bring nothing. Remember, misery loves company. And that's all those people they really want. Actually, they're even worse. They want an audience to tell them how right they are at being miserable. For all the bad things that are in life, I really believe that there's 10 good ones. And I really don't want to dive too much into this sort of conversation. But you got to be careful with what you watch. Those very same people, the conspiracy theorists, they tend to be pretty miserable themselves. I'm not saying all of them are. But, if you stick to them, then you're not going to go down a very good path in life. Especially since, nowadays any idiot has a platform to speak. Hey, just look at myself. Yeah, just kidding. But really, don't be very selective of what you listen to in your life and who you pay attention to in your life. If you're going through a rough patch, then look for good people. Always. And since we're still at it, be careful with those influencers. I'd punch them all in the mouth if I could, but I'd run out of knuckles before I could finish them all off. Because nowadays, everybody is a psychologist. Everybody knows what ADHD is. Everybody knows what autism is. Everybody and their mother is a specialist on this. They are not. So if you think there's something a little bit off with you or whatever, then go for a specialist. Do not diagnose on the internet. Those people know nothing. They are self-indulgent pieces of shit. You know, those posts like, oh, when you realize that people with ADHD communicate via motherfucker, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're no specialist. Shut up. So yes, that's one of the things Kojima has warned us about that is worth talking about, the excess of information. The only difference is it used to be the big bad corpo, you know, the big bad government, whereas nowadays it's anyone with an ego. And I'm not serious about this. Oh no, they're firing at Emma. I'd better do something about it. And that's also one of the reasons why I refrain. Oh my god! Nobody would know. Snake's not even here yet. Nobody would fucking know. You know, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I refrain from spending too much time online, because there's a lot of bullshit, an excessive amount of ego. Oh! And I'm lucky in the sense that I was born in the 90s. Actually, I was born mid-80s. You know, I was young in the 90s. And I was speaking to a psychologist a couple of days ago, and she told me that digital dementia is actually a thing. You know, people can no longer read books. They cannot watch a video longer than 20 seconds. They cannot listen to a fucking song. You know, a song by, let's say, Tears for Fears, which has always been labeled as pop music, now almost feel like, I don't know, a fucking prog rock song to newer generations because of the short attention span.
Snake, I can't.
I like when Snake hits him in the head and the bullet goes through. It's visceral. And I decided to call Snake because I don't give a shit about Emma, so I'm gonna let somebody else worry about it. Nobody would know. Well, Snake would know. But it's like I say, you know, there's everything Kojima says in MGS2 is very relevant. But at the end of the day, there's only so much, if anything, that you can do besides watching out for yourself and your own. So really, just do that. Yeah, this is the only part in Metal Gear Solid 2 I really did not like. You know, the sniping isn't all that good. Emma's a shitty character. Oh my fucking god. You're pathetic. You're worse than your brother. And here's a little bit of an Easter egg if you don't know it. You can actually see Snake shooting. I got it. And, you know, to sum it up, because there really isn't anything happening right now, pay attention to the type of stuff you consume, you allow into your mind. Oh, you
Emma,
bitch!
Emma! Emma!
I hate this part! You know what? You dumb bitch. No, really, man.
Raiden, you didn't!
Yes, I did. Oh, man, come on. And the worst part is this fucking bit takes forever. Because this dumb bitch can't walk. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God, I love Kojima, but dude. But anyway, as I was saying, pay attention to the type of stuff you read, play, and watch. I'm not saying you should only watch very refined things. No, but make sure you're not all about, you know, fart jokes. You know, discipline yourself to read at least a book every once in a while. And of course, if you're a parent, then try not letting your son turn into an idiot.
This is Snake.
Snake.
No, really, I hate this with all my heart. And also, let's say you're going to shop for something. Then make sure to run an extensive search. How can I put this? Do some more research for other things than your phone may immediately show you. You know what, Emma? If you die, then you die. Because, you see, with technology comes the advantage of having easier access to things. But the problem with technology itself is that since everything's been made so easy, people are not exactly thinking a whole lot anymore. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we should return to using fucking paper. You know, fucking ladders, travel by horse or whatever again. That's not it. But when everything's made too easy and you just go for what served you immediately, then you're playing into somebody's hands. There's always going to be somebody paying for that type of privilege over you. Hey, you know that dude, that person likes this and that, so yeah, let's shove them with information from whoever paid us the most. And also, nowadays, anyone can be anything online. You know, those influencers who take all those cool looking pictures, in which, believe it or not, there are actually a lot of people who will rent out planes. Not to fly in them, but to sit for like 15 minutes in them and take pictures. That is a thing. That's actually a thing. I'm not lying. You know, they'll say, oh, they have the perfect life, do this, do that, be high performance, blah, 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 and all that bullshit. Say, you know, showing they live the dream, the coolest life on earth. But when in reality, their mental health is hanging not even by half a thread. They're pumping themselves full of medicine and making you feel like shit. When in reality, they're the ones feeling like shit. But hey, if you feel bad, and envy them, then they're gonna think they have a better life. Those people are human garbage. They're leeches.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard. How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
Okay, I'm not gonna skip this cutscene, not because of Mr. Perfect Ass Raiden, but because of Snake. Okay, that wasn't the cutscene I was thinking about.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
And again, I really don't like diving into this type of conversation all that much. But, hey, this is Metal Gear Solid 2, and this game talks a lot about those things. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, what you can do is live your life and be as smart as you can. And don't sweat your time, you know, don't waste your time with things you won't have control over. You know, I'm actually with Gary V on a lot of things. You know, the guy's a media mogul. He's very good at it, and I don't agree with him on a lot of things. But on things he says regarding, you know, making use of your opportunities, living your life, using your resources, he's spot on.
Jack, are you reading me? Your mission data has been...
And if there's something you're going to take away from this conversation, you know, we're having, actually it's more of a monologue on my side, but, you know, it may be this: don't follow anybody. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen. I'm not saying you can't learn from people, but don't blindly follow people.
Jack the Ripper.
You know this fellow? You remember me?
You know, my job online, as fun as it is hanging out with you.
High concentration of cerebral
I have auto fire, idiot.
altered your memory
You know, as fun as it is hanging out with you, talking, playing games, talking shit. At the end of the day, I'm just a guy. You know, there are certain topics I've studied a lot about, certain things I know a lot about, but I'm an entertainer. I'm no psychologist.
An interesting coincidence. If he's a
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
All I can give you is sometimes practical advice
2
on
years
things
ago,
in
they were
life.
responsible for getting us out of the sea.
But, you know, I'll never, ever make an opening statement with psychology says, especially if I'm some dumb bitch with an Instagram account.
My job was...
Yeah, I said it. I said it. Some dumb bitch with an Instagram account. As psychology says, motherfucker, what do you know about psychology?
Be waiting there. I gave him a card key.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free
You know, especially when it's one of those dumb things like, oh, if someone smiles when they look at you, they like you. No. If someone laughs when they look at you, they like you. No. I, for instance, usually when I'm laughing at people, I'm laughing at them, not with them or for them. I'm passing judgment.
Jack, are you...
And, you know, the danger here, in a sense, is that, you know, one day you may be kind of, you know, feeling a little bit down, feeling lonely, feeling a little bit lost, and for some reason... Oh, here's an Easter egg. You read, you know, go online, you read some dumb shit from some dumb bimbo or some dumb Joe fuck, and you may buy into those things without knowing it. Because this is something I always say when I'm talking about those things. Now, I do talk about those things with a certain frequency in real life, not online. I read this article. I don't remember who wrote it, but, you know, it wasn't your fucking neighbor. It was something with authority on it. And they said that a 7-year-old has more access, you know, has access to more information than a Roman emperor would have in his time. What do you think that does to a kid, especially if all that information is bullshit? You know, 95% of it. But anyway.
There's somebody there.
And while we're at it, since nothing's happening, listen up. You don't have to be happy.
What was that just now?
Every waking hour of your life. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Right.
Spotted the intruder. Stand back of his post.
Hey, it was almost good. It was a new strat. Actually, it wasn't as much as a strat as it was me trying out to be a little bit more aggressive. But, you know, you don't have to be happy 100% of the time. I guarantee you that those influencers, you know, those bimbos and those jack shits, you know, boys and girls, the stupid type, they're not. You know, it's okay to be angsty. It's okay to be grumpy. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel vengeful. It's okay to have all those bad feelings. You know, lightning isn't going to strike you down. You're not going to get poor because you're pissed off. According to those fucking new age people.
Cannon. Right.
You know, there are a couple of accounts I could suggest for you to follow on Instagram, especially of two very good psychologists, but they're somewhat of a sensitive topic, and I don't want to end up putting you in a situation in which, you know, maybe you may be in a frail situation and you read something that's not exactly something that's going to help you. Not saying those people aren't professionals, they are through and through. But if you are experiencing some sort of difficulty,
what is it?
Then, you know, don't go online. Seek professional help.
Sorry.
Remember, online people want your attention. They don't want your well-being. 95% of the time. They don't give a fuck about you. As long as you're there, hit the like button.
Right,
oh, you're their best friend.
Slice, and left and right to slice pair.
Now, I'm not saying I'm a psychologist myself. No, and I'm saying run any sort of charity. I'm not saying we're here for, 5 minutes or whatever, but it's like I said, I'm an entertainer. It's what I do. I'll not overstep my boundaries. I never know how to end this. Oh, okay. But if you are looking for some sort of advice, practical advice in life, don't give a fuck about what people say, and don't be afraid of telling people to go fuck themselves. No, really, don't be afraid of saying fuck you. No matter who it is, if you have to say fuck you, then say it. You know, nobody is going to recognize you, acknowledge you, or give you the Tiffany good star. We all know that one Tiffany, you know, the good girl who's actually a monster but plays nice. For being kind to people who would stab you in the back as soon as you turn your back on them. I'll gladly say that I'm not always doing this because most of my audience and people who come to me are very level-headed. But, you know, every once in a while I get some sort of... How can I put this? I'm gonna call internet rat. Just like this other day, this person came to me. It was about a particular video that I made. She began the video saying, her comment was like something like, contain the words "thank you," "sorry," or whatever. But if you think about it, you know, if you took a good look at what that person was saying, basically she was trying to downplay my content as being downright awful. Being in a video that had thousands and thousands of views, many likes, and overwhelmingly, almost 100% of the comments were positive. Hey, this helped, this was good. And basically the person tried saying that my video was a piece of shit. But using very light-hearted words.
About this colonel of yours. I found out where he is. Where?
And this may confuse you. What? You know, oh, but the person was being nice. No, the person wasn't being lying. Wasn't being nice. The person was trying to manipulate you.
And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I went for some matches. Now, speaking on the content creator side of things, always keep your guard up.
Everything I've done so far? Right. Snake, what's happening around here?
Because you're going to be getting a whole lot of insane people coming your way. You know, people who are not playing with a full deck and they think they are, you know, you're their best friend because you said hi.
They've got
people who think they have control over you, that you owe them something. People who are going to try and, you know, people who have a very shitty life and they're trying to reach for something and make someone feel bad. So be careful. And treat them, again, this is me talking from a content creator perspective. Those people come in bulk, so treat them as something that comes in bulk. You know, discard quickly. Do not be fooled by people who play the pity me, the poor me card on you, because those people are dangerous and they're gonna try biting you.
Right, catch.
And if you want a one-liner, something easier to remember, then always remember this. People who are worth your time will rarely ask for it. Remember this. People worth their time, effort, or tears almost never ask for those things. And I think that's all I have to say. How about some ammo, Snake? Well, I do have my anime sword. Poking, go, boom. And also, another reason why I don't take this so seriously is because at the end of the day, this isn't real life. No, the internet isn't real life. You think Tiffany 78 or Ryan 94 would have the balls to thrash talk you to your face? I don't think so. So, in the end, what I'm saying is, the internet's there. It's connected to pretty much
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered
a large portion of whatever it is we do in life. But make sure to always remember that it's nothing but a tool.
Creating the perfect assassin to retire.
As important as it is, it's still a tool. You're the one who uses it, not otherwise.
Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior.
No, the perfect warrior was a guy called Frank Yeager.
No longer exists. A simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone.
But come to think of it, imagine if this whole thing was to simulate Frank Yeager right into the last 5 seconds. So yeah, okay, let's roll with Snake.
And their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come.
Solid, look at me. Do I think I care? Do I look like I care?
Split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
And that's another very good aspect of Metal Gear Solid 2, because Jack is a VR soldier. And, you know, if you like racing games, if you like air combat games, then you surely know a lot of people who swear to God they're actual pilots. Because they play DCS, because they play fucking Assetto Corsa. Or they swear to God they're actual soldiers because they play Call of Duty. Metal Gear Solid speaks about all of those things, and those people are delusional. I've raced, you know, real cars, real life, a couple of times. It was awesome, but it's nothing. You know, it's very different. It's a very different feeling from, hey, I'm sitting in my room, and okay, this is actually happening in front of me. I'm not saying there aren't concepts that apply. Yes, I know there are people who actually use simulators to practice, but they have real life experience. And I think this is my favorite battle in the entire franchise. Oh, fuck. I'm not saying there aren't things you can learn. For example, I learned spatial awareness and driving by playing Euro Truck Simulator 2, believe it or not, as funny as it sounds. And of course, video games can motivate you into doing things. Like, for example, Top Gun motivated a lot of people into becoming actual jet fighter pilots. But it's a motivation. It's not a course. it's not the actual thing as realistic as it may feel. And if you're getting angry at whatever it is that I'm saying, if you're starting to get that, yes, you could actually fly a fucking F-18 because you played ECS, no. You may know how to boot up the fucking thing, but being out there, completely different story. And it's just like Snake says to Raiden. You know, no matter how... Raiden actually gets very angry at Snake because he thinks, oh, there was actual fear. You know, we had biofeedback when practicing. And then Snake says, you know, no matter how realistic you think it was, the real fear of death was never there. Shit. Okay, this was good. But doing this battle on the extreme difficulty is awesome. If I'm not mistaken, I have to take down like 25 Metal Gear Rays or something. Really good, really cool.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
And it's the same with firing a gun, for example. You know, you're there, you're playing Call of Duty or your favorite shooter, and okay, you're using your favorite weaponry, but when you fire them at a firing range for real, it's very different. The thing is, we like to think, we like to believe we can do things. We like to believe things that empower us. And that's awesome. That really is. The thing is, this is one of the greatest wallpapers ever. Not Raiden.
What do you mean?
On the ground. Or Fortune's ass. But Ray itself.
It's...
They were planning to extend their...
aims at Solid.
And hey, for someone who said he wouldn't say a lot of things about this topic because of Metal Gear, I've said quite a lot, haven't I?
Fortune.
I've been inside.
The data of...
And if you're watching this and you are in your early teens, then pay attention to what I said.
Raiden.
You know, let's say you played DCS, or you played Assetto Corsa, or you fucking played Afterburner, or whatever, and hey, this gave you a spark, then go for the real thing if you feel like it. You know, if it's your calling, if it's something you really enjoy. Like I said, again, in the 80s, you wouldn't believe how many people became jet fighters, actual fighters, both for the Army and Navy, because of Top Gun. But, you know, digital is just digital. Even if real pilots and racers use it to practice. You know, controlling a car going at 100 miles an hour in a video game at a turn is very different from doing the same thing in real life.
It's time we were both...
And I love how H. Snake's name could be easily translated into floppy, hard-on, and complete boner.
Is that the best you can do?
Still on the subject of digital influence, when in something you like, for example, you people wouldn't believe, maybe a lot of you weren't even around or were too young during the time of a game called Guitar Hero, but so many people began playing actual guitars because of that video game. Oh, I landed a 4-hit combo. Did I?
What's wrong with you?
Shut up. Oh my god.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
And I would have enjoyed seeing more of this outfit, because you can see written on the Tentacles module, U.S. Army.
Let's go.
You're old. For our Solidus's final hit, he's always going to say something, get ready, or take this, and all you have to do is move directly away from him. God, you're pathetic. Simple as it comes. I think this is one of my favorite scenes. Right in the back. Boom! Beautiful dodge by Raiden. What I do enjoy by Raiden is that as the game goes on, he begins realizing that reality and what he saw in his VR training are completely different. So much so that right when the bomb thing begins, Raiden snaps. He goes, I can't take this anymore. And this goes to show you this connection, like I said, between what Raiden thought he knew because he did it on VR, and you know, what happened in real life in front of him, because it wasn't a VR module. He couldn't just disconnect and go home. He was stuck there in this mission. If he fails, he dies. And he begins understanding this as, you know, the game progresses. So there's some very good language there that corroborates with everything I said. Yep, Metal Gear Solid is the greatest franchise of all time, with or without Rose. Oh, I hate Rose so much. So this is it for our playthrough. I had a blast playing this, especially because I'm not going to say this marks a return of Belmont Gaming, but surely enough, it was really fun being here and recording again for you, because it was with Belmont Gaming that I started my internet life. I'm not going to say I have a career, because I barely make any money out of this yet, but you know, it was a journey, it was a ride, you know, it was as cliche as it sounds, it was also a journey of self-growth, because at the same time that I dealt with the best of a lot of people, I had to deal with a lot of the worst of many people.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
Listen to this.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction.
Exactly. And when we say fiction, when Snake says fiction, he's not talking about science fiction.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
That's the hard part.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
You believe what you believe.
Having faith. What we had faith in.
And faith does not necessarily mean religion. If you have a religion, awesome. If you don't, awesome.
How much faith you were willing to have, that decides the future.
Exactly. How much faith you have, that's what decides your future.
Come to think of it.
Exactly. The Patriots are a work of fiction.
Listen,
in a way.
Don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name.
I think this is the best speech ever given in a video game.
Whatever you choose will be you.
Choose for yourself.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Choose your own legacy. It's up to you to decide.
By the way, what is that?
And here is Kojima's breaking the fourth wall. He's using the dog tags with the name you wrote on them.
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before.
And this represents
my own name,
Jack
my own life.
throwing away the dog tag. He's basically discarding the player himself and sticking with his emotions throughout the game, not yours. Tell me this isn't brilliant fucking writing right here.
Good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it.
We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it.
Even me.
Snake, What about
You know, this comes both at a grand and small scale. Can be your country, your military, the wars it's been through, your family, your friends. Never forget them.
Do you know where Liquid went? I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
Obviously.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity.
I like how the police is completely ignoring two heavily armed men in tactical suits, while basically George Sears is just rotting there.
Find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
And I think, you know, really that Snake is the ultimate character. Not Big Boss, Snake. He's the ultimate character in video game history. Oh my god, it's Rose! Snake, please advise. The demon. Her name is Rose Space Mary, not Rosemary. So I'm gonna call you Rose Beat Mary.
Snake?
Rose, pause for a beat, Mary. Cool. Oh my god. Snake turns into a parrot. He's some sort of wizard.
Nothing.
But always remember this, people. It's your story, not anybody else's.
Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know.
You're always going to find someone trying to impose their will on you. That's always going to be there.
Yeah.
The quicker you're able to tell them to fuck off, the better off you're going to be. Only play nice to those who deserve that you play nice. Remember,
I know.
Being nice to is a privilege. It's something you earn. It's not a right. You can be respectful, but being nice is different. And I think I'm gonna have to mute this part because of the song that plays. I uploaded a full playthrough. Actually, it was a full stealth guide on my Portuguese page. I didn't butcher it like I did here. And I think I got a copyright claim, not strike, but claim, because of this song that plays right now. So I'm probably going to have to mute it. And this also represents the blooming of Jack into an adult, because he begins the game as a VR soldier, as a child soldier. Literally, you know, with very little to no experience in reality, at least in terms of real life conflict. Unless, you know, if you account for the child soldier part, but growing up, the VR part kind of superseded all the combat he had as a kid, so he didn't grow up with a whole lot of resistance. And by the end of mental resistance, and by the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, you can see that Snake's words resonated with him. You know, it's your story. What you felt, it's what you felt. Beautiful, beautiful fucking game. I wonder if anybody ever cosplayed as George Sears and just actually tried grabbing the statue as he or she was playing dead and took a photo. And following all of those people online is really cool. David Hayter, Quentin Flynn, Christopher Randolph, Letter Cody, Vanessa Marshall, Paul Whiting, Pat Zimmerman, Scott Dolph. So, I'm going to try and skip this. I don't know if I can. But hey, as the credits roll, what can I say about Metal Gear Solid 2? The life message it gives out during the end, and the message you can get from Raiden's growth throughout the game, if you pay attention to this, I think they really are unmatched in a way that is not anybody with an agenda and an ego trying to pass down a message to you. What Snake says is basically, you have the right to choose what you do with it, your life. And I haven't seen this type of message, you know, this message that's so clean and unintrusive. Nobody trying to tell you what to do, but actively saying what you felt, what you've lived, it's up to you. It's your choices. I don't think this has ever been done or said in a movie or a video game in such an authentic way. You know, it wasn't a tearjerker moment. It was... how can I put this? Well, it was a moment, a very Solid Snake moment. You know, it wasn't so much as a pep talk as, hey, go team, yay, but also it wasn't melodramatic. It was Snake saying this with strength and conviction, and that type of thing rubs off on you. You know, and it was all thanks to David Hayter. Oh, yes, and some of you may be asking me, hey, Belmont, are you going to be playing Metal Gear Delta? Oh, fuck, I am. Do I have high hopes for it? Fuck no. Remember, this is Konami. They have a lot to prove before we can... actually, we should begin giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know, this preemptive positive feedback. Very few companies have this privilege from gamers, and Konami used to have it, but it's lost this privilege a long time ago. Remember, good things are earned. Respect is something you offer. But really good stuff, love, empathy, care, faith, those are things you earn from people. You don't demand them. You may know a lot about science, but you never know how good a cigarette tastes in the morning. Oh, there he is, Scott Dolph again. Chris Zimmerman was the voiceover director, very competent work. I think, is Patrick Zimmerman her brother? I mean, they're probably relatives. Zimmerman isn't a common surname. There's quite a couple of names I remember. Takashi Mizutani. Mitsuo Abe, I remember that name too. And one of the reasons why Metal Gear won't work without Kojima is because on everything he could possibly get his hands on during production, he did. You know, he always got his hands on whatever he could on every Metal Gear Solid project he worked on. And if you haven't played it, Metal Gear Ghost Babel is, in my opinion, the Game Boy Color's greatest game. I actually went out of my way and bought a Game Boy Color. I was in my teens. I bought 2 games for it. Metal Gear Ghost Babel and Pokemon Yellow. Balmond, you like Pokemon? At the time, I did. It was fun. You know, it was fun. The RPG elements, getting different Pokemon, giving them different abilities, evolving them. Really, it had the makings of a great game. I don't know how the series is today. I only know the first generation of Pokemon. But it was an excellent game, through and through. You know, the whole thing of strategizing, you could carry 6 Pokemon. You know, I'm going to go with the Lightning. And I'm always going to bring, I think it was called Gyarados or Gyarados. I don't know how to pronounce it. You know, the Sea Serpent, the Sea Dragon. That thing was always in my party. You know, there were 2 Pokemon I wouldn't give up on. Gyarados and Onix. I would never remove those from my roster. I also like that magician, the Pokemon with the spoon. I always loved it. He was inspired on, I think it was Uri Geller, the magician. All right, let's see what we got. 3 hours, 4 saves, 3 continues, 9 alert phases, 59 people killed, 8 rations. So that's it for this playthrough. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And quite frankly, I think this time away from Belmont Gaming was really good in terms of mental health, because, you know, when I began Belmont Gaming, I was a pile of nerves. I wasn't going through the best of phases in my life. And coming back to Belmont Gaming kept reminding me of so many things. And, you know, a good time away from it. It's been like, what, 6 months? Did me good. So, yeah, I guess I can say I'm recharged. I'm not saying I'm going to be posting every day. But, hey, let me know if you'd like to see more gameplay. You know, if you'd like to see more sequences like this, more videos like this, video game series. I've grown to like bringing people games in 4K. I've been doing this in my Portuguese page quite a lot, and people do enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I have a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 1 in widescreen, patched to be real widescreen and 4K, and with a series of filters that remove that characteristic green hue on everything, gave it a more real life coloring to it, and it was awesome. I still have to edit it and render, post. It's in 4K, so it takes a long time, but the footage is there, and I could do the very same thing for you. You know, I'm gonna have to reshoot the whole thing, because that's a patched version of the game that has the codec calls in Portuguese. But hey, if you guys are up to it, yeah, I can bring you Metal Gear Solid in 4K in all its glory, you know, with 60,000 kbps in terms of bitrate, indistinguishable from reality. You know, you're not going to know you're going to be watching a video because the quality is set to stupid. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure have. Subscribe if you enjoyed this playthrough, and hold out on the members section, because I don't really know how it is. It's been a long time. Maybe it's good. Maybe I could change a couple of things. I don't know. But I'll let you know as soon as I've sorted things out. I'll warn you on the community post. Okay? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.